Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. Today is Friday. I'm not live today, but I wanted to do something kind of different, kind of do a recap. I was kind of out and about, got things going today. The market is currently open, so by the time the market closes and when this video posts, I'm not sure what the stats will be, but just going to show you, how I see things. I know that usually during my live streams I talk about what I think about the market or some of the trades that I did or what I think of, some of the other stocks like, Nvidia or the S&Ps or Alibaba or, whatever the case, just whatever, basically whatever trading. So I'm going to go through that. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notifications from when we go live or post a video, hit the bell button. And if you're not yet a member of our free options trading group, the link is below. I post all my trades in there. We have announcements. People ask questions. People post trade ideas. It's a great community. UVH fam, you've been holding me down for quite some time. Definitely appreciate you. You guys make this, just this journey has been incredible so far. Just, as trading goes, streaming my ideas, and you guys, being so open and accepting to, what I'm doing here. But let's get into it. So today, right now, the S&Ps, they are up $2. Basically flat. And I told you guys yesterday during the live stream that be careful about Fridays for sideways action, because they're just going to really chop those. They're going to chop those premiums up. But today we've had a pretty despite being flat currently, pretty volatile day. We gapped down, and then we ripped up. And then we gave it all back, and then it took. I thought that was it. I thought the nail was in the coffin. Right when we were going up, thought the nail was in the coffin, and then all of a sudden we had the press conference from the president saying that there's another. Like he's done many times in the past. There's a trade deal, or China wants to deal, or it was very unclear what's going on. But because they said China wants to make a deal, in just minutes. We went from super negative, from pretty negative, the S&Ps in 30 minutes, we went from 27.20 all the way up to 27.46 before heading back lower. And right now it looks like trying to recover, trying to balance out just this huge move that it had. We were selling off pretty good, and then we just had this huge move upwards based on just on those words. And like in the past, I don't take it too seriously, because in the past the same thing has happened, and at the end of the day, China says, no, we never talked about that, or China says, no, we don't want to do that, and the stock market goes lower, and then, so I try not to get too caught up in the politics right now. I mainly just try to trade the chart the way that I see it. The one thing that I do think that was pretty interesting about the S&Ps right here, if you look over the last few days, this is the last 5 days here, we did end up at over 100 points lower. From high to lows here, pretty big swing of events. Mostly lower. Obviously, we are lower right now in terms of the week, where the week started off, and where we are now, and we're still down on our 65 points here, 64 points. So, but if you look here, I was looking at this really like this 27.45 level, and if you can see here, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and now 5 times. It's hit that, and we're below that. Is a hard reject, just right around here between 27.45 and 27.40. Just right around here. I think that's very, very interesting in terms of charting, fundamentals, and just looking at this rejection. And to be honest, if that press conference didn't come out, I would guarantee. I mean, I don't want to say guarantee, but I would assume that we were going to probably maybe hit yesterday's low, or at least break down to 2,700 today. That's really what I was looking at right here, because I was looking at this, so I was adding some into my short positions, and really I wasn't sure. I had no idea. I was looking at the chart. I've been actually trading from mobile today. I was trading from my phone today, and I saw this. Everything was kind of going to plan where it's another day we rip up and give it all back. And we've seen many charts like this where yesterday we had a green day, and then the following days or 2 days later we just give it all back. So that's just the market we've been in lately. Any gap ups have been sold, any rips have been sold, and right now it looks like that seems to hold true. I mean, yeah, it's just looking to bounce here, but I mean, I think that 27.45 level right now is getting to be pretty important. And if if you're looking at the chart here, kind of the same thing, from here, like this 27.40 area, it seemed to struggle. Yes, we did break above it, but we came back down below. So, right now we're still in bearish territory. Stocks are extremely volatile. Makes it great for, trading options. We've been doing fairly well. This week we haven't made a ton of money or even that much money at all. We'll probably break even on the week, mainly because I've been selling off my positions, and the ones that I have on now are either longer term positions or positions that, were part of a strangle and just like stuff that we need to clean up. So, or stuff that was just gonna, let's say like on my Starbucks strangle, I sold the put yesterday, but my call was worthless, so I have that sitting in there right now. So let's go over some of the trades here today. So yeah, I only put positions on. I did trade NVIDIA a little bit. I did get caught up in this. I probably shouldn't have traded it, but it was actually looking pretty good here. This morning, we hit 161 a low, and then it ripped up. And then on some pullback in here, I bought the 185 calls because I thought maybe on the pullback we're gonna maybe bounce up a couple 10 points, and then we did, and then from there it just kind of fell apart. So, I only risked $35 on this, so I bought five NVIDIA calls, 185 for 6 cents. So I spent like $35 on that. I'm down currently like $100, $121 on the day, which, not that great, but some of these positions that I averaged down are starting to also move against me, kind of like GE. Now, GE, I also averaged down. I did get 4 cents for these. The reason why I averaged down is because, we broke down below this 8 level. And if we look at GE here, the ones that I'm trading November 30th, got 4 cents. They've been sitting at like 4 or 5 cents like all day. It says it's down 20%, but these have been sitting at like 4 or 5 cents all day. Now starting to go, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, right here. These $6 puts here. Originally, I've been buying these. Originally I bought these for 6 and 7 cents. I bought some more at 7 cents, and then on the 13th, November 13th, and if you think about it, that was November 13th. It's not on November 16th. The price hasn't changed on these. The stock has been moving lower. The price hasn't been changed, so I've just been kind of adding to the position. I bought 10 more on November 13th, and then at 4 cents. And then 3 days later, I'm able to buy more at 4 cents. So now my average right now is a little bit over 5 cents. It's trading between, the bid and the ask is 3 cents. We got 3 cents, 4 cents. So, we'll see about this. We definitely have a lot of time. It's undeniable in terms of GE. Yes, it's had a rip up. We went from the 8s to the 9s, but then it just sold off over a couple of days. So this one is just in a spiral downtrend. And like I told you guys, any rip ups I'm doing, any green days, I'm shorting GE. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of volume on these. And once we get a little bit closer to expiration, these will be they'll start being traded some more. So there's not a whole lot of volume on these. And if we come down to like 750 or 7, definitely a lot more volume on these. And my target on these, anywhere between 20 and 30 cents. If we get there, we'll definitely see how it goes. We got a couple weeks, and I've been kind of not really putting that many positions on, mainly because next week is Thanksgiving. We have one less day to trade. I know the stock market's open on a Friday, but maybe a low volume. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's a great day. I'm personally not going to be trading it. So next week, I'm only trading Monday through Wednesday. So, in terms of that, I don't want to expose myself to a bunch of risk or having to make adjustments when I'm on the go or not watching things and things move against me. So right now, I'm just kind of sitting with mostly cash on the side, just kind of speculating, and just like the GE position, I'm playing a little defense. I'm loading. I'm going back in and seeing how it goes. It says I'm down $35 on here, but it really, the pricing really hasn't moved that much on the GE puts. USO is another one. So USO, I actually averaged in. I haven't touched this position in a while. And yes, it's been making a bounce back here. But today, the reason why I did average in on USOs, oil really gapped up today, and then just sold off hard. And then I was actually making some money here, and then that announcement or that press conference came up, ripped back up here to 1210. And I put another position on here. These were actually trading for a lot more money. It looks like we're starting to break down here. So on this rip up, I thought, oh, here's my opportunity to add the position. So I bought more USO. I have November 30th for this as well. So I'm skipping next week. I'm just giving myself a lot of time. I got the 11 strike puts. I bought 3 more at 11 cents. So now I have on each account, I have 9. And I originally put the position on for 19 cents. Then I averaged down on the 14th for 15 cents. And then today, 2 days later, I have them at 9 cents. Now my average is 14 cents. And those aren't really moving today either. So, these are down. This is the wrong stock here. These are down 18%, which is really nothing. I mean, really, it really hasn't moved that much. Last was 9 cents. This has been the same for a while. So really need this to go break below 1150, kind of enter that 11 area, and then we'll start making some money on these. So, definitely kind of interesting. Definitely is kind of a slow mover, but when it moves, it does move pretty large. I was actually surprised at the amount that it gapped up, and I just couldn't believe that it just, fell to pieces on that. Walmart, yesterday, my mistake yesterday I had a great day trade on a Walmart. Let's focus on the Walmart. Yesterday I had a great day trade on this. Right in here, I shorted the $100 calls, ripped down to around $99.30 or something like that. I made a quick $70 or 100%, in 30 minutes, which was great. I then, on this bounce up here, I then bought the 96 puts. Probably shouldn't have done that because it bounced up, and I probably should have just stuck with the day trade, let it go. But what I did was I rolled those profits. I bought the 96 puts because I thought maybe this bounce was going to be short-lived, and then it really just ended up where it was, pretty much flat the rest of the day. So with that on, I was like, well, we still have one more day, and it's really not worth it for me to close now because they did just chop that up and IV just kind of deflated. This morning, then, we were off to a good start for my target. I was looking. I actually didn't think it was going to happen, but the way that Walmart was moving down, if you look at the long-term chart here, we've been quite the best. It's definitely going to fall below 96, but with options, you're going to need more time. I'm definitely eyeing like the 94 level, 95 level. So my target originally was like 95, and I thought we can get there like if it was going to go lower yesterday. But yesterday we wasted a lot of time not doing anything, and then today we actually had a giant move at open, went from 99.40 all the way down to 97. So that was like pretty good. And then, it kind of bounced around before ultimately heading lower. And, I thought that we were going to have this on lock. We were going to have a nice win for a Friday for not being around, for not trading. And then that announcement came out and really just pushed that out. At the end of the day, we're going to lose $60. It's not going to be a big deal. But looking back in hindsight, I should have probably just took the win and moved on, not try to push. You can't keep trying to milk gains out of the same stock. And when you do, a lot of times it does backfire. Like GE, I think we're trading pretty safe, and it seems to be going pretty well. Alibaba, been a consistent winner. I probably, for Walmart, I probably shouldn't have done back-to-back gains, back-to-back trades like that. Once I get in and get out, I probably should have waited at least a few hours or more, or maybe the next day before entering in on another trade. So, that was my mistake. But that's how we learn, and that's we all make mistakes. So it's probably gonna head lower into close. Even though the S&Ps are moving up now the Dow's up 116, Nasdaq is still down 35. Looks like it's trying to make another shot here as I'm talking. It's ripping up quite a bit, which is pretty interesting because we're gonna make another. Looks like it wants to make another run around this 27.45 level. So we'll definitely be watching that. But the stock market as a whole, I think, is still struggling. Those were the only positions that I had on today. You know, we got some stuff expiring. Like I said, we're cleaning the decks up for next week, just so we can start off with a clean slate and really concentrate on just doing some small trades through Thanksgiving. Like I said, I mean, we're not trading Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be on next Friday. I'm gonna take Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just to relax, recoup. I won't be posting any videos, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, you will definitely be hearing from me. You know, definitely appreciate it. You know, just wanted to show you kind of what I was looking at. I wanted to do like kind of a Friday recap, kind of like what we do during the live stream. So if you guys are watching this, leave a comment below. You know, let me know what you guys are trading. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I'm definitely interested in what's going on in the markets right now, because I think we're at a very, very, very interesting spot. Yes, it seems dangerous, but it's also very fun for us options traders, because we could take advantage of the volatility. So, you know, like I said, if it's your first time here, hit subscribe. If this video was of value to you, hit the like button. You know, I definitely appreciate everybody here. You guys gave me an amazing live stream yesterday. I mean, you guys were incredible. So thank you. You guys have a good weekend. You'll be seeing more of me this weekend. And if you guys have a great day. Thanks.